So Spider-Verse 2 is coming out really, really soon. And I love the first movie. It's my favorite Spider-Man movie that's ever come out. I thought it was fantastic. And so my coworker and I yesterday were talking about Spider-Man, right? And I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Tom Holland movies, but I love Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is great. And he goes and he's like, I don't understand. Why do you like it so much? And so I'm on record now about why I love this movie and why I gave it like a 9.7 out of 10. And there's a lot of reasons as to why Spider-Verse is as good as it is, right? The animation's fantastic, the acting's fantastic, the character writing's fantastic. But specifically on that character writing, the way they did Peter and the way they did Miles, I want to talk about. Because Miles gets like a revamp for his character. In the comics pre-Spider-Verse, he didn't have a lot going on. He wasn't great. He was just kind of bland, kind of meh. And so when Spider-Verse came out and he got that revamp and everyone's like, God damn, Miles is so cool. He got that much needed love and to be able to give some personality into his character, and now he's great in the comics. He's a lot of fun to read now. But that is mainly because Spider-Verse was as good as it was. Now on to Peter. The issue that we've been having with Peter in the comics specifically is that he's not allowed to grow. He keeps resetting into high school, and we were dealing with him not growing. He doesn't get to grow as a character. Like Mary Jane's married to Paul now and shit like that, right? And we don't get a Peter that is naturally progressing. And what Spider-Verse ends up giving us is a Peter who's in uncharted territory. As he put it brilliantly, he got scared. She wanted kids. He didn't know if he was ready. And that's a conflict we haven't seen yet, or if we have seen it, it's not super in-depth. At least with the main canon for Spider-Man comics, for the Amazing Spider-Man comics, we don't tread that territory. And so Spider-Verse gives us that natural progression, that natural way of where Peter ideally would be after debuting in the 60s to now in present day. And so I'm telling my coworker all these reasons that I'm in love with this movie. This movie makes me extremely happy as a Spider-Man fan. Not just for Miles, but for Peter. But I will never apologize for loving this movie as much as I do. It is absolutely perfect as a Spider-Man movie.